Reva. I tried to wait on you to come back to the live. I was done at 4 today, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and record both of your readings. I'll give you a combination read because you wanted a love and a general, and I'll go ahead and email it to you. Normally, I would just put you at the top of the list. Oops, excuse me, for Friday, but Friday is usually a pretty busy day for me, and I want to be sure that you get your reading. Okay, love? So we'll go ahead and get started and see what comes up in your energy, okay? So spirit message, please, for Reva Moore. And again, this is going to be combined, both readings, your love and general together, love. And I will email it to the email you provided when you purchased. Message for Reva, please. Thank you again for supporting my business. I hope you're having an awesome day. So this is about offering a decision, okay, that you made in the past. You may want to give tobacco as an offering, but tobacco could mean something, or somebody could be a smoker. Not sure if you're dealing with a Gemini, but you made a decision about a relationship, okay? Or you had to. And Spirit wants you to focus on the future, your dreams, okay? There's some sort of shift or change coming in. So get out in nature as much as you can to get messages and downloads from your spirit team. Yeah, ancient memory of some sort of growth and expansion coming in for you at this time. And so they want you to, tap in. You can use tobacco as an offering if you if you have an altar. I would encourage you to do that. Let's see. Message for Reva, please. What do you want her to know, Spirit? The Navigator. Okay, so you're getting some sort of justice tied to a decision you made in the past here. This is about you taking control of your own destiny. Wow. So some growth and expansion. Again, thank you, Spirit Team. They're helping you with this. Get you some justice here. Yeah, you completed a cycle. You're the starship of, you're the captain of your own starship at this time. You had to learn some lessons to move forward. When it comes to growth and expansion, okay? Decisions, okay, accept emotions, but don't let them define who you are, okay? If you had to leave somebody behind, don't be emotionally invested in it. Let it go, okay? Accept the lesson that came with it and move on. You have justice here. Let's see. Message, please, for Reva. What about love? Oh, you've been in a lot of sorrow about a change, or somebody is. Masculine energy. It says stress, sadness, distraught, grief. Maybe somebody's dealing with unemployment, a lot of anxiety about it. Some sort of shift or change, okay? Again, there's justice. You made the right decision when it came to a relationship, going through a rebirth. Yeah, something about your money leveling up as well. This is going to bring you justice. You win. Yeah, in a relationship, you had to make a decision about love. Okay, somebody may have had addiction issues, or somebody needs to work out obsessing too much or being controlling, things like that, okay? It could be lust, envy, greed. Any of those things can be addictive. What else, please, for Reva? What do you want to know, Spirit? Balance, okay? Make sure you balance out your energy. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So this is about bringing balance. Again, some sort of justice coming in for you. Yeah. Don't be too prideful, okay? Maybe somebody had to adjust their pride, go through an ego death for this growth to come in. Things being balanced out for you now. Focus on your health. Health includes what you're eating, what you're watching, right? Who you spend and invest time with, things like that. I know you hear the song in the background, okay? First song in your reading. This is a song. It's by artist named Michelle A. Something in My Heart. Let's see. Somebody going through a lot of grief here or sorrow. Yeah, this is about you staying focused, high vibrational, having confidence, okay? There's some growth and expansion coming in for you with this choice that you made to bring in balance, to help you learn lessons. Yeah, if you've been in hermit mode or in solitude, again, tap in with your spirit team. They're giving you guidance. Trusting your intuition is key about the past. Maybe you went through an awakening. You realized something here. Yeah, what was I just saying? Awareness, an awakening. A lot of downloads coming through your crown chakra from your spirit team. Gemini energy heavy in your reading. Some sort of shift. Memories of the past. Okay, this decision you had to make about a relationship. You may have taken a hit to your confidence. It was a breakup, some sort of heartache or loss. Could have been divorce. Spirit speaking to you. A lot of downloads through your crown chakra. They want you to know they're supporting you. You had to gain some wisdom to make this change here. Get out of this sorrow energy. The Most High is guiding you. Some sort of stability coming in for you in Aries season in spring. Okay, a father figure could be involved. Let's see. What else for her, please? What else do you have, please, for Reva? Yeah, somebody's in a mental prison, okay? This is justice. Now, somebody could have actually gone to jail. This could be spiritual prison, but also somebody really thinking about something a lot. Okay, if this hit your confidence, this was to bring some sort of awareness. All relationships are not meant to last. A lot of them are used as a catalyst to help us awaken. Yeah, something about mental, emotional instability. Oh, I'm so sorry, love. Yeah, something could have gone on in court. Okay, spiritual court or physical court. Somebody could be dealing with jail. This is about you moving on. Okay, go with the flow. You had to make a decision, okay? Yeah, there could be somebody with a lot of animosity about this. Somebody needs to face some sort of addiction issues here, okay? With this devil card, Capricorn energy. I'm sorry, this is a tower. My mistake. This is a shift, a tower, okay? And this has brought some awareness to a situation. It's usually done by the divine. All towers aren't bad. It's a necessary upheaval, okay, to help you. Something about the Wheel of Fortune shifting some things when it comes to love. There may have been some spell work involved. Somebody could have been doing some sort of love spell. Or maybe somebody is trying to bring you back to a relationship. Again, you had to make a decision. Somebody's mother. Okay, an older woman could be involved. Something about a mother figure here. A lot of people gossiping and talking. It's flying monkey energy. Okay. Wow. Here, let's see, love. Let's get you some tarot. Tell us some more, please. What's happening here for Reva in this situation? Again, this is a general and love read combined for you, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of regret about the past. Okay, your confidence level may have taken a hit. Scorpio energy. But here's your spirit team. They want to move you forward. Okay, they're encouraging you. It's time to go. Take action. Something could be going on with a vehicle. If there are any kids involved, okay, this is about being inspired to move forward. Yeah, leave it behind, honey. It's time for wish fulfillment. What else? Yeah, something about a mother figure. This is you being fertile, abundant, okay? This is also all the queens combined. Being connected to spirit, getting this awareness, your spirit team leading you forward. There's somebody, a lot of animosity around you as a mother, and a choice that you had to make in a relationship with the lovers. A lot of memories about a connection, okay? This is giving heavy divorce energy, separation. Wheel of Fortune turning some things now to shift for you in your favor and move you forward. If you have anxiety, if you're worried about it, or losing sleep, they want you to know that they are with you and you are being divinely guided. This is justice. This is balancing things out, making things fair. If you're worried, no worries, honey. Be inspired. Again, some sort of new beginning. They want you to take action on. Well, let's take a look. What else, please, for her? For Reva, please. Yeah, you had to weigh your options and make a decision, honey. Somebody's in some sort of mental prison. Oh my goodness. Again, Five of Cups, clarifying Five of Cups. A lot of regret here. A lot of regret about the past. There's a big change. 555 out here. Yeah, your spirit team is celebrating you. They want you to move on. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is shifting in your favor. It was time. Yes, it was a painful ending. Okay, but it was a necessary one. Like I said, towers are done to make you move on. Yeah, somebody feels like they've been left out in the cold. Another 5 in your reading. Could be dealing with health issues, financial problems, a lot of animosity, okay, around this. Somebody really counting their pennies at this point, okay? Here it is, you're manifesting, learning how to alchemize and move on. Stay focused on what it is you want, okay? Don't focus on the past. Focus on the future. If you focus on the past, you'll live in the past, and the future will take forever, if ever, to come. So now's the time for you to focus on the future. You will be rewarded publicly here for doing the work. Yeah, you had to trust your intuition and block somebody. Somebody may want to compromise from the past here. Spirit says to keep your guard up, protect your energy. Maybe somebody's really busy with work or legal documents. Okay, if you've been feeling overwhelmed, but keep your guard up. If you have to speak to somebody, if you're going through a divorce, use the attorney, okay? Protect your energy. Here, let's see, love. What else does she need to know, Spirit? What does she need to know moving forward? Seasons change, okay? Spring looks really good. I mentioned this already. There's a shift happening. And it's time. And somebody's in a lot of regret, but you went through an awakening. The Spirit showed you clearly what you need to do. Yeah, you have to go with the flow. Close out a cycle. Make a decision here. Give thanks and gratitude to your spirit team, okay? They're the ones helping you move forward to this new dawn. Have a happy ending. Trust in your higher self. Staying in alignment. Make sure you're getting grounded. Go outdoors and ground if you need to. Let's take a look at what you should do for self-care, honey. I'll help you with this. A lot of sorrow. I'm so sorry about the past, okay? They want you to heal. Maybe you should practice, do some art, write some things down. You could be an artist, so you may want to look into that. Do something to take it off your mind so you can heal and release this energy and get out of this imprisonment, this mental prison here. Yeah, drink tea and ground. Okay, balance out your energy. You completed a cycle. You had to learn some lessons, okay? Work with crystals if you need to, or learn about crystals to help protect your energy. Like this is Tiger's Eye, right? Work with crystals. That will also help you. Yeah. You had to make a decision here, okay? You're protected. You may want to do a cord cutting or something if you were involved with someone sexually and you moved on into separation. You need to do a cord cutting so you can get this energy off of you, okay? This is a good time to do it during this full moon energy. If you're not familiar with cord cuttings, it's a white candle and a black candle. Your name on the white candle, the person you're trying to release on the black candle. Get you a red string to tie around the candles. Put it in something that it can burn all the way down in, that you can discard once it's done. You want to put a ring of salt around it, okay, to protect any of the spell work from, so it can be contained, right? It doesn't go out anywhere to anyone else to do harm. Before you even begin, you want to cleanse your space either with sage, Florida water, something like that. Cleanse the atmosphere. Say a positive prayer. Ask your spirit team, hey, I need you to cut this etheric cord so that I can release this person. I no longer want to be attached to this person in the spirit realm, because you created a tie sexually with them if you were, sexually active or married or you had kids, and you want to cut that energy off so that they can't project or pull on your energy, which makes you feel sad and sorrow and feel their pain, right? So once you cleanse the energy and say your prayer, you can, or petition your spirit team. You can also say a prayer. Use the 23rd Psalm or Psalms 91 or some sort of prayer protection that you can read. You want to light the white candle first and then the black candle as you say in the prayer, and say, I release this person in love. Do it with a high vibration, nothing negative, okay? Let the candles burn all the way down. Pay attention to how they burn. You'll be surprised how it burns. You'll see who's holding on and who's letting go. Whose candle burns faster? How long does it take for it to burn? The string coming undone, right? The string needs to burn, that connection. Tie the string just tight enough to where it's attached to both candles, but not holding them together. Still keeping them apart. You tie that string, you let it burn down, and once it's done, you throw the entire thing out. The trash can outside, or go find a dumpster somewhere, but just Just throw the entire thing out. Don't leave it in your home, okay? That's the way you do a cord cutting, okay? To get this person out of your energy. You may have been spending some time with friends, but be careful about these friend groups, okay? People low vibrational that might be working against you, or if you were dealing with someone who reads or works with a coven to check and see what's coming for you in the future. You want to be careful with that. Either way, Spirit says you have some justice, okay? Something about you going through a rebirth at this time. So stay focused. Yeah, something about you doing a womb cleanse as well could help you. Again, that sacral chakra energy, you need to do some sort of cleanse when it comes to your sacral chakra, honey. If you don't know about womb yoni cleanses, look them up. There's also egg-shaped crystals you can place in your womb. Of course, I'm not a doctor. You look into that, decide if that's something you want to do, or consult a physician. But this is more of a homeopathic way of spiritual thing about releasing energy. A lot of people use a yoni egg when they're trying to cleanse out energy and move on, okay? Totally up to you. Yeah, ask your ancestors for guidance. They're supporting you. You may want to plan a vacation to get away to help you shift your perspective on things so you can move on. Consider looking into that as well. Let's take a look at the love portion for you here. What does she need to know in love, Spirit? What do you have for her? Message for Reva, please, in love. Yeah. Be careful with this energy from the past. Okay, a lot of deception and temptation here. This masculine. Maybe he does not want to let something go. Yeah, something about an unexpected tower or shift. You're free. Okay, Spirit wants you to take advantage of these opportunities to move on. And you have somebody you moved on from, he can't let go. Very cold, constantly thinking about you. You had to detach from this. What else? Yeah, use your intuition. You're getting clarity from your spirit team. Give them thanks and gratitude, okay, for you going through this awakening. They want you to take action. You got a fresh new beginning coming in for some growth and expansion. Possibly a new love as well. This is nice for your future, okay? Some sort of new, abundance. Give gratitude and thanks. You just got to come out of this negative, low vibrational energy and move forward, okay? Do it now during Pisces season. Release the past. This full moon energy is still in effect this week. Yes, there's a masculine that may want to apologize, even possibly this weekend, but you need to protect yourself, okay? Keep your guard up. Spirit's already said that to you. Let's see. What else for Reva, please? What does she need to know here? It's a lot of gossip, okay? Don't worry about what people have to say. Yeah, somebody from the past, they needed to do their shadow work. You made someone realize their flaws, okay, that they need to heal. Healing out here not once but twice, okay? Or maybe this person woke this up in you. Yeah, some sort of disagreement. Somebody couldn't understand the other person's point of view. Very neglectful. And there's a lot of regret about the past. Just let it go, honey. It was to teach you a lesson. Yes, there's a soul tie. Again, you need to do some sort of cord cutting here to release this energy. Yeah, time's up. I'm afraid it's too late. Okay, time is up here. It's time to move on. Some sort of unexpected outcome. Somebody didn't think that this would go the way. They didn't plan for this to turn out like this. We never do, okay? When there's a tower involved in the divine, this was done to help protect you. A lot goes on behind the scenes. You'd be surprised what people do secretly, okay? A lot of deception. Maybe somebody feels like there's some unfinished business. Somebody did something to betray you or break your heart. Yeah, and a commitment. Okay. Well, this song in the background, it's I Don't Care by Raheem Devon. Okay? People are going to hate. Don't worry about that. I told you how to do a cord cutting. If you're dealing with a lot of heavy energy on you, I'm going to see what else you can do for an aura cleanse, love. Normally, you'd be on the live and I ask you what you wanted me, or what you would want me to pull. I'm just being led to see what else you can do to cleanse your aura, because I feel a lot of heavy sorrow energy. Somebody could still be pulling on you. Yeah, chant positive affirmations and ground. Okay? That's going to help you. Speak something positive out loud. This was stuck to the table. Maybe you want to look into getting a skeleton key. If you don't have one, look online. Okay, this key represents spiritual doors opening for you. You can place one on your altar. Okay, you can cleanse it and consecrate it and ask it to open new spiritual doors or close doors, right? This is something that's over with. You want closure. Cleanse this. Please close this door behind me. I no longer want this person in my life. Or cleanse it. Can you please open up new love for me? A new job, a new place to live, things like that, okay? Put it on your altar. Okay, a skeleton key came out for you. Let's see, what else? Especially if you're trying to move. You may want to work with scallop shells. Okay? Scallop shell came out. This is an all-purpose shell, and it is a good substitution shell. You can use it. Say you do decide to cleanse your energy and you have a piece of Palo Santo or sage. You can sit it on this scallop shell, which looks like, this is a small one, but you can, something like this, right? A scallop shell. And you can sit it on that, and as it's burning, you can walk around the house and cleanse your energy. Remember, if you're cleansing the house with white sage, you want to open a window or a door afterwards or during so that energy can leave. And I will follow it with Palo Santo. And you can use a scallop shell to contain the ashes or hold it while it's burning, okay? It's an all-purpose shell, but it works, especially if you're a water sign or you're dealing with somebody, a water sign or water sign placements. Okay, for scallop shell to come out, something about a water sign, or the fact that we're just in Pisces season. It's a good time to use a scallop shell. What else? One more. Oh, get you a plant. Okay, this fell on tobacco, by the way. Somebody could be a smoker, or your ancestors want an offering of tobacco. Okay, but you want to work with a plant. You can always put a plant in your home to cleanse. Aloe, snake plant, herbs, succulents, right? Things like that. Get you a plant to protect your energy or cleanse your space. And this was a bonus one that hit the table. It says bathe in Epsom salt to help cleanse out your energy field. And you can buy shower gel with Epsom salt in it now. If you don't want to bathe in it, you can always do a foot soak. But Epsom salt's going to help clear energy. Salt's really good at cleansing negative energy too. So something about you needing to cleanse your energy, your auric field, your space. So working with Epsom salt, get you a plant. Tobacco has been mentioned already as an offering. An all-purpose shell will be a scallop shell to help you. Okay, a skeleton key to open spiritual doors, to manifest in the 3D, and sit and speak positive affirmations, love. Okay, to raise your vibration, to help with this situation. Okay, I'm hoping that this gave you some insight as what you need. Future looks good. Okay, there's still some memories from the past, but I see new love. Spirit wanting you to focus on what it is you want to manifest. Tap into your higher self, write it out, because you have growth and expansion. Even though this some sort of situation is an unexpected outcome, it doesn't mean that it's bad. Thank your spirit team for showing you which way to go, okay, and protecting you. Your final song, sweetie, in your reading is It's Been So Long, and Anita Baker. So it's been a long time coming for you to learn this lesson. I just had a huge piercing in my right ear. So it's been a long time coming for you. I wish you the very best. Again, thank you so much for supporting my business. I'll be sure to email this to you right away, love. I hope to see you on the next live. Be well.